Hi everyone, I'm Ellen Sweeney and welcome to this week's edition of Tips for iOS. In this week's edition, I'm going to show you how to set up your medical ID on your iPhone. When Apple introduced iOS 8, there was a new feature introduced called the Medical ID. It is hidden within the iOS Health app. Most people have no idea this feature even exists, but it's also the one feature that could save your life in a medical emergency. To set this up, you'll need to find the Health app, and once you do, go ahead and tap on it. And this brings you into the dashboard of the Health app. If you look in the lower right-hand corner, you'll see a little icon that says Medical ID. Go ahead and tap on that, and here's where we're going to create our medical ID. Once you tap on the Create Medical ID, you'll see that you have some pre-populated fields, and these are being pulled from the Me Contact card in the Contacts app, and you can see that it pulls up your name and your birth date. The rest of the information will have to filled out by you. So you can fill out things like your allergies, medical conditions, medications, along with any other notes that you have. Again, all of this information can be accessed by anyone with your phone, so only share what you're comfortable with. You can also add multiple emergency contact and fill out their relationship to you. So you can add your doctor's phone number, friends' phone numbers, anybody who you feel you would want contacted in case of an emergency, along with whether or not you're an organ donor or what your blood type is, and then your standard measurements. When adding emergency contacts, you'll notice that you have to pull them from the Contacts app. So if your emergency contact is not listed in your Contacts app, you'll have to add it before it will show up in your medical ID. If you don't want any of this information to be seen from your lock screen, you can hide it from being shown when locked by turning off the toggle switch. And then basically, you would be using this for your own medical purposes. You can also delete the information from your ID whenever you need to. While Apple does upload your medical ID to iCloud, it does not include it in your health data or share it with other apps. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see where it says Delete Medical ID, and that will remove all of your information. To show you how to access the medical ID from the lock screen, all you need to do is slide to the right, and in the bottom left-hand corner you'll see Emergency. Tap on that, and now you'll have the option to make an emergency phone call or tap on Medical ID. And as you can see, you're only going to see the fields that you've added information to. If you're someone who has a serious medical condition or a lengthy medical history, you may want to go ahead and fill out your medical ID and allow it to be unlocked from the lock screen. This is going to allow emergency responders to have the most up-to-date information in case of a medical emergency. That's it for this week's edition. I'm Ellen Sweeney, and I'll see you next week on Tips for iOS.